Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I'll be talking about movies you should watch in 2021. Like I said in my first video, I'm a movie fan. I love watching movies, K-dramas, American series, American series, Nollywood, Ghanaian movies. I love watching movies. So today I'll be giving some major recommendations about K-dramas that you should watch this year. Actually, I'll be giving 5 recommendations of K-dramas that you should see this year. So let's get started. The first movie I would recommend is Vincenzo. Vincenzo is an interesting movie, and it's about an Italian Korean guy. He was adopted by an Italian family. He was raised in Italy. He became a lawyer, only for him to come back after the death of his guardian, to come back to Korea to get his gold, the gold he kept during the time he worked as an Italian mafia lawyer. So only for him to get back to Korea, the ownership of the house has been transferred to a very corrupt company. So he had to work to defend himself. The movie just transferred, and the storyline is well arranged, well organized, and I would recommend you watch the movie. The second movie I would recommend you should watch if you are into comedy movies, comedy series, is Mr. Queen. Mr. Queen is a very funny Korean movie and is one of the top rated movies in Korea. The guy is a chef. He was faced with a situation, a death like situation. So his body is so got switched with a queen in the 18th century Joseon period. So he tried his best to go back to his era, to go back to Korea, but he could not go back to Korea because he had to face a death-like situation to be able to go back. So he had to stay there, bringing new inventions from the future to the past, creating some things, trying to help them. Then he saw the power struggle and the power tussle of that period, how women are regarded as a second class citizen. So he tried and help and change the situation, change the king's opinion about the queen and things like that. The movie is well plotted out, well arranged, intriguing, and funny. So the third movie I would recommend you should watch if you are into mystery, serial killer movies, psychopaths, I would advise you watch Mouse. Mouse is a very interesting Korean drama. It's about the psychopathic gene, how psychopaths can become serial killers, and how they can become geniuses. Like the things that happen, the thing that makes someone a serial killer, and the things that can help someone to become a genius. Because someone is a psychopath does not mean the person will eventually become a serial killer. So this movie is about psychopathic gene and how they can eventually develop empathy. So the next one is Korean law school. Actually, the movie is about a professor and a group of sophomore students. They got entangled with the mother of another professor in the school, and the police actually found traces and evidence that each of them actually was in the professor's office before the professor died. So they all became suspects in the death of the professor. And the movie is well arranged. It's all about law, how the law can be manipulated by corrupt officials, and how the law will always be just and fair. And lastly, I would recommend you watch Graceful Family. Graceful Family is about a Korean family, a very rich Korean family, and a certain group trying to do their best to protect the family's corrupt activities, their messes, and the things this group will do in order to protect the reputation of this family, even to the extent of killing someone. So that's all about the major movies I would advise you watch this year. K-drama movies I would advise you watch. Don't forget to subscribe, comment on other Korean movies that you think are more interesting than these five movies I've mentioned. Thank you for watching.